Let's do a zoom of. Ooh. It's pretty cool.
Beautiful.
We are in the art gallery. Not tell anybody. But we're bringing you what is on women's minds worldwide. And I have to say, the biggest things that we're seeing on the platform right now are love, and that includes falling in love with narcissists, which is never a good thing, but I think a lot of us as women have been there. I would also say health wellness, things like yoga, and also depression. So it's been a very heavy kind of week on the platform, but there are some really good humorous articles that are on the minds of women right now, and we're excited to walk through them. So let's take a look. So this one, number one, I really encourage all of you to check it out. 5 reasons why I won't ever be friends with a man who broke my heart. So this is heartbreaking, and this goes how I was talking about how narcissism is very much trending on the platform today. This poor woman, she was dating this man off and on for I think 4 years, and he was saying that he was out of a marriage, but it just so happened he was in it and never got out of the marriage. So he was totally being super selfish. If that's happened to you, I'm sure this woman would appreciate your comments and what you think of the situation. On the flip side, looking at the positive, 7 indicators you are in a healthy relationship. Let's kind of look at some of what these are, actually. There's trust between the both of you. So, totally makes sense. Cooperation is always present. You're supportive of each other. You're both honest. There's accountability. You feel safe. And lastly, mutual respect. I think that's so key in relationships. And the question that I've seen it as a comment on the platform is, do you believe that you can find this sort of relationship, but that there's still chemistry and excitement? So it's like that whole question of, do you have to settle if you want a relationship that's really healthy and wonderful? I would love to know what your thoughts are. I think that comment was actually in this article, so please feel free to answer if you haven't. Okay, so this is where the humor kicks in. 5 ways to play Pokemon Go at work and get away with it.
Yeah.
So I hear that this is a really cool app. I have not had time and probably will never have time to play it, but you should definitely check it out. And if you're playing at work, here are the key things you should do. So get your boss into Pokemon Go. This is what Kevin says here at Mogul. Strategically relocate your desk. So if you have the ability to randomly pick up your desk wherever you are and move it to a secret place, go for it and start playing Pokemon Go. Develop a smoking habit? Actually, don't do that. But I guess you could say that you have a smoking habit and that you could go, say you're going to go step out, do a smoke, and play Pokemon Go in your pocket. Another, stop looking like an idiot. Be more discreet and turn your camera off. I don't know how to do that, but I think somewhere in here it does say how to do that. And then 5, claim that you're working on a Pokemon article for your company, but actually catch Pokemon in an open conference room. So they kind of made a joke. The amazing intern Kevin, they were writing this with another amazing intern Ethan, and they wrote it for Mogul, at Mogul while at work. So it was a very cute little fun joke, but great, they did a great job. So we would love to know what your thoughts are about Pokemon Go. I hear it's like all the rage with the kids these days. So looking back at the platform, once we get back to it, another Pokemon Go. Look at that. How Pokemon Go became an overnight sensation. If you're wondering what the buzz is about, check it out, because Natasha has posted about it. You know, this is another really funny one. These hilarious photos perfectly capture the absurdity of going on a honeymoon alone. So this was going viral yesterday. It's hilarious. If you've not seen these pictures, you have to check it out. This poor woman was going on a second honeymoon with her husband, who his visa was last minute not approved in Greece, so he couldn't go. So she took a bunch of pictures of her solo honeymoon by herself, but since he was missing, she took all the pictures like this, with really sad faces, just kind of wishing that he had been there. But it's really, really funny. Getting back to the sad thing, when the one you love becomes your abuser. So this talks about a more serious issue, maybe somebody who becomes manipulative or abusive, mentally abusive, definitely I would say, and also physically abusive. If you're somebody who has been in this relationship, we're definitely here for you as a community. Feel free to comment on this article with questions, but just know you're not alone, and we know and understand that it can be hard, very hard to get out of these relationships when emotions are involved. It takes walking away with your enemy, and sometimes we can help our friends and loved ones. So definitely check it out. I thought this one was great. Why you need to stop reframing rape survivor stories. So this kind of goes into the whole Stanford rape case. You know how he was only given 6 months, and how his dad, had said that 6 months is way too long of a punishment to be in jail for something that only took 20 minutes. A 20-minute rape, for goodness sake, so, which is ridiculous. So this just looks at how, rape is rape, and there's really no excuse for it. So this just kind of examines, like why we really need to readdress how we reapproach, how we think about the word rape. So really, really important. So this gets into a little more women, cultural practices around menstruation.
Yeah. Right.
So we know what that's about. It can be awkward for us girls, but across the world, it's kind of sad reading this because of in places, especially like the Middle East, how I think they were saying how you have to go into, I don't know, some sort of shed or something, like a period shed, like it's a time of shame. But it's really not. It's for goodness sake, it enables us to have children and to procreate, and something we should actually be proud of and embrace. So I thought this post was really wonderful in terms of really helping us to rethink about the word period and what it means for all of us. And then the last one, kind of touching on depression. So who knew if you're dehydrated, that can actually make you more prone to depression? So obviously water is like the key to life and you feel very healthy with having energy. But if you don't have enough water, you could definitely develop serious depression. So I really encourage you, after reading this, grab water, have your 8 glasses a day. So I really hope this helps you kind of understand what's on the minds of women worldwide. We would love for you to join the discussion, post your thoughts above, help these women who are really seeking advice and support. So I really encourage you to visit the platform and comment. And definitely you can follow me at Bethany Heinrich on Twitter or Bethany Heinrich on Mogul. Thanks so much, Ken, and we will see you.